AI isn't paying off in the way companies think. Layoffs driven by automation are failing to generate returns. Boy, oh boy. Seems like I've been preaching this from the rooftops. Let's talk about it, what you can do about it, and what my opinion is on it. Okay, so kind of a different setting. There's a cat here. Yeah. All right, so let me get right into this. AI isn't paying the way companies think. And the reason why it's not paying off the way companies think is because of something simple. They think that AI is more than what it is, okay? I've read reports about how some of these people feel like AI is going to be this godlike thing. And people are completely lost in the AI psychosis with a belief like that. With this belief that, AI is even something that's capable of being better than a human. Okay? And let's just think about this logically, all right? I have never seen AI go out and build a skyscraper. I've never seen AI get up and cook me some food, okay? There are just certain things that this will never, ever be able to do. These layoffs driven by automation, the way a lot of these enterprise CEOs are doing it, this is why I say for RMDW AI, if you're an enterprise business, you should work with me because I know what I'm talking about here. A lot of you all are firing people with the domain knowledge needed in order for the AI to work. In my day job, I just innovated a process that would have took us weeks to do, and I did it in a couple of hours. The reason why I did it in a couple of hours is because I had the domain knowledge. I had the knowledge of my role, what we needed to do, and how we needed to accomplish it, and how to work with Claude in order to get it done and to get it done right. I bring up that personal experience from my day job because you all are firing all the people with domain knowledge. You fire the entire HR department and then go, oh my gosh, our AI doesn't know how to do HR. That's because there's no human there to direct it. This is not wise. Oh, it's failing to generate returns. Obviously, because you who sit down all day and run the business from a whole different perspective than the people you went out to hire to help you have no idea what you're doing. You think that you can just type a prompt in there, because one thing I know about business owners at all levels, small, medium, enterprise, I know business owners at all level. I know those who are small business owners. I know those who are mid-sized business owners. I even know some enterprise business owners. Okay? I do. Like some former NFL players that I just hang out with from time to time. And I'll tell you, they're busy people. You are a busy enterprise business owner. You are handling millions and millions, possibly billions of dollars. How do you have time to sit down and learn Claude like how I do? How do you have time to sit down and learn Claude, learn how to prompt something so that you can come in and you can do something like this? Kill me code. Or you can do something like this. Kill me agent. Do you have the time to sit down and learn? Do you have the time to program a local model like Gemma 4 on there? Do you have time to know how to go to Hugging Face, have your AI have Claude or Codex, search out which is the best local model, which is the newest one that just came out, like Minimax 3.0, see how you can run it on your computer using Olama or using MLX and trying to find the MLX version because you're running it on Apple software, on Apple Silicon, and that's the best case to use for running a local LLM on Mac? Do you have time to sit down and learn all that? No, you need help. You need help not only just to learn AI in general, like I just brought out, but also you need help when it comes to your team learning AI so your team can function the best. AI is not the thing ever to fire an employee over. Ever. What you need to do is find a way to teach your employees AI, because you're going to fail to generate the returns. Oh, Richard, you're just talking crazy. Okay, well, let's look at this, okay? Alphabet, that's Google. Alphabet generated $160 billion in operating cash flow last year, yet it's still issuing $40 billion plus in equity to fund AI compute, including a private placement to Berkshire. One of the biggest cash generators in tech is diluting to keep up. The AI capex spend is so insane that Google is raising equity from Berkshire Hathaway, though through a private placement to fund spend on infrastructure. Berkshire is receiving $10 billion split across Class A and Class C shares at roughly 6% discount to share price. What does this mean? This means that even Google, who is the billions generating company every year, because guess what? 160 billion, that's a number that Anthropic would kill for. That's a number that OpenAI needs desperately. OpenAI does not generate barely any money per year, okay? They generate 13 billion. And when I say barely any money, talking about a big number is 13 billion, that's because they're on the hook for $1 trillion. OpenAI is nowhere near profit. Anthropic just got into profit, and they're only making $45 billion. This is $160 billion, and even Google is saying we still need to borrow money. Why? Because even the people at Google don't know what they're doing because they are not using AI properly. Everyone is trying to build their version of AGI, super intelligence. Some of the ones with the most psychosis are saying they're trying to build some type of God. They're trying to build God. And yet they have no understanding that God created this. He created me. We're not getting there. We are never getting there. AI can't even replace you. It can't even replace this. This is more intelligence than every AI model that has ever been invented, ever, and will be invented. So when you see Google who doesn't know what to do, they need help. They need people who know what they're doing. Because Google, like I thought a few weeks ago, or maybe last week, I thought Google was going to be the winner. But Gemini 3.5 Flash has proven to be terrible, has proven to not be useful. So, you see, look at what's happening to GitHub Copilot. They switched to token-based billing this morning, and users are already out of credits. Pro subscribers paying $39 a month are reporting 60% of their credits are gone in 2 hours of normal use. One user lost 20% of their allowance from a single file review with no code. That's because now these companies are desperate to, wait, how can we make profit using this? How can we do this? Let me check my work so far. Let's see. Okay. It's saying that is it a time where we might be able to bring back Kiyomi code, because that's what I'm actively working on right now. Let me spell it right. Kiyomi code. Hello. How are you doing? Because I didn't want to leave people. Okay, I'm doing great. What can I help you with? All right. So yeah, sneak preview, you guys. I'm going to bring Kiyomi back, Kiyomi code back. It's going to have a whole new sort of format as far as like getting in and, tiers and whatnot. But I'm bringing it back because I didn't want to leave my YouTube audience, without anything cool. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, these companies like GitHub Copilot is dead because they're like, oh wait, no, we got to make money. So you know how they make money? They all go to usage-based billing. Look, with my RMDW AI, you know how I had to make money? I had to go to, wait, what I'm doing is an in-demand skill because I can read how these AI companies, not AI companies, but these large enterprise, Google needs Richard. Microsoft needs Richard. Claude needs Richard. I can't keep my prices low. The demand is too high. And that's exactly what these AI companies are saying. They can't keep their prices low. The demand is too high. It's too high Because when you start using it as a tool, when you start using it for what it can do, okay, you don't get psyoped and, distracted into thinking it's some sort of God, because it's not. It ain't no God. It's electricity. Okay? AI is not God at all. But it is electricity. It is your water bill. It is a utility. A utility. So when you start looking at it like that, a utility that you need, AI is reading. AI is writing. Okay? You need to learn to read and to write. That's what it is. And if you look at the history of reading, the biggest tactic that has been used throughout all history, all of it, is to make sure people don't have the ability to read. Make sure that people don't have the ability to educate themselves. That's exactly what's going on right now. If you have not educated yourself about AI, oh, buddy, let me tell you something. These layoffs are about domain knowledge, okay? They're not paying off because people don't have domain knowledge, but the people also who do have the domain knowledge, who choose not to learn AI, I don't know how to help you if you get laid off. I don't know how to help you if you look at this and say, I'm not at least going to learn. This is reading. This is writing. This is electricity. You need to learn how to do this. You got to. That's why I say, man, like, comment, subscribe my videos. Go check out my Substack. I'm going to write a Substack article about this and release it either at the time of this video or later today. Because what I'm giving you is free education. I'm giving you free game. And I'm about to bring back Kiyomi Code too, because, man, that's my baby. And I love building. I love the game, man. I love it. So, but the biggest thing that I'll say before this video ends, and look, obviously, 99.9% of my audience cannot afford to work with me anymore, on a one-on-one or in a class or whatever. But that 1% who can, hey, dude, I'm telling you right now, you need to be willing to spend the money. You look at these prices and you say, this guy is crazy. I'm not. You look at these prices for consulting and you say, this guy is crazy. I'm not. You'll look at the price that I release Kiyomi Code for and my products for again when I bring them back soon, and you'll say, this guy's crazy. I'm not. I'm not. The wise ones know what's coming. Remember, for 3.5 months, everything was cool. Low price with Richard, and then Richard jumped up. Why? Because I noticed some things, man. I noticed some things. In my company that I work with, for my day job, they noticed too. And they're one of the smart ones. They're slowing down, and they see guys like me, and they say, hey, man, we hired you for this, but we want to bring you in for that. I'm thankful the role that I have is not a conflict of interest, because please, if you're watching this video from my company, it's not a conflict. But it's like they saw, hey, man, this guy has the domain knowledge and he's got the AI knowledge. We have got to have him start helping out here. Claude? Okay, dude. Other AI? Okay. Hey, help us out. It's that important. If you don't have your eyes open to see what's coming, if you don't want to invest in what's coming, I'm telling you now, I can liken this to health. Okay? A lot of people say, man, healthy food is expensive. Man, exercising the right way is expensive. Man, taking certain vitamins and things like this is expensive. You can pay now, or you can pay later. Point is, you're gonna have to pay. You don't handle your health immediately, you'll find yourself with dialysis, with diabetes, with these preventable diseases that now people have lost all of their belongings, all their money, because they didn't invest at the right time. Look, man, you don't got to work with me. You work with anybody. But I'm just telling you. I am just telling you. Everything I've said to you that was going to happen has happened. look at this. If even the biggest companies in the world are not getting returns from their layoffs because they're getting rid of the wrong people, what do you think that means as far as getting a job goes? That means that in order to get these jobs, when they start hiring again, because they're going to have to, they are going to ask you, how much do you know about AI? Show us. So, hey, go build something. Okay? New version of Kiyomi Code coming soon, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Y'all have a good one. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Share it, man. Tell the people I'm giving gold, and go subscribe to the Substack too. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.